I got something in the box and I'm going to show you, and I think anybody who's familiar with that name right there, has probably got a good indication of what I have in the box. So I'm just going to throw another stick on the fire and make sure that thing is going good, and we'll pull this out of the box and we'll have a look at it. These will give you a burr. It's a 20-inch burr with the logo on it. And we got a funnel, and we got a little can there for mixing. And of course we got the heart of the operation. Got a choke right here, on off switch, fuel, oil. Inside that little black bag they give you a toolkit, mini file, scrunch, a couple other little screwdrivers, some earplugs too, and chain. So let's put it together, test it out. So they don't give you captured nuts, so be careful when you're taking it apart that you don't drop them in the snow or anything like that. Alright, make sure your brake is released before you pull this off, because sometimes that can cause issues. So in around the bearing and sprocket and brake and area and stuff, I'm seeing some plastic. Again, on the bar adjuster, different things, the plastic is consistent throughout, and I'm not sure how that would hold up any type of abuse. The plastic and the material don't seem too bad in the guard and stuff, but I'm not sure about the adjuster, and not sure about the bushing on around the clutch there. So the adjustment for to get the slack out of the chain is right here. So if you're in the woods and you got your scrunch, you're not, that ain't going to work obviously. So they do supply you with a little screwdriver. Make sure you take that with you or something similar to it, because you're not going to get this tight in the woods. It's not very easy to tighten. The location is not very good. So obviously, like any other chainsaw, you got to lift up, pull it out on this one a little bit, get your adjustment for your chain tension here, get it close to where you want it. Some guys like it a little tighter than other guys. Then proceed to tighten your bar nuts. It's not that difficult, it's just a little different, that's all. I'm using Husqvarna XP Plus synthetic blend. That's just what I use. And choke on, off, sits on. Okay, shut that off. Snappy little bugger. Alright, let's go beat on it for a while. Now if you think for a minute I'm going to give that thing an advantage over my Husky, there's not a chance. I'm going to make sure she got a sharp chain. Alright, so we arrived at our destination. We're going to test out the Vevor saw, and we're going to test it against the Husky. And what better place to test than here in my buddy's wood pile. I'm going to start the two saws, let them warm up equally. I'm not going to shut them off. I'm just going to let one saw idle while I'm cutting with the other saw. When I pick up the next saw to test. I'll leave the other saw idle. I won't have it, nothing cool down. Well, that was a showdown with the 50cc Husqvarna and the 58cc Vevor Chainsaw. The Vevor Chainsaw worked pretty good, better than I expected to work. The chain actually cut better than I expected, so I'm very surprised with that. It's definitely in the 50cc class. I don't know exactly if you'd call it a 58cc. It seemed to have a little lower bottom end than the Husky, but the chain speed is certainly there, so it's definitely a 50 plus cc saw, and it's definitely worth $150 Canadian and $100 American. There's no doubt about it. So, you know, comparing the both, it's hard to say. Obviously the Pro saw is a better saw. It's a longevity saw. This would be classed as a residential saw, maybe even a little less than a residential saw compared to the Stihl and the Husky residential saws. I'm not familiar with the Echoes, so I really can't talk about those saws. Guys are loving them though. But anyway, yeah, I'm very impressed with the Vevor saw. We're definitely going to get out in the woods, cut a cord of wood with it. Me and Winston, see what Winston's opinion is on it. We can't get there right now because we don't have a lot of deep snow, but it's hard packed and very easy to get stuck in, and lots of ice underneath it. So until then, we'll sign off and say give Vevor a thumbs up as of right now, and we'll definitely get back to you guys in the future with other videos, see how this thing's holding up and how it's performing, and we'll take it from there. Thanks for watching, guys.